Welcome to Jeffman316's next movie hunt video.
Let's go, baby!
Let's get out there and have some fun. What are we waiting for? Let's go!
Yeah, what are we waiting for? We're going to Walmart first, and here's the new release rack, and let's see what's on it. So, what's up here? Yeah, Welcome to Derry DVD. Nice cover there. There's the slip cover for DVD, $29.96. Here's your Blu-ray, $34.96. Here's your 4K, $39.96. So nice slip covers on that. We got Bambi, The Reckoning for $12.96. Pretty decent looking cover. Wonder why they don't have the Blu-ray or a Steelbook in here. I can only imagine Solo Mio on DVD only. We got Goat on Blu-ray and DVD, 25 and 20. Wuthering Heights, 30, 25, 20 for the 4K Blu-ray DVD. And then everything else looks about the same from last week. Over here on this side, we do have the 40th anniversary Top Gun 4K Steelbook. I always thought Top Gun was overrated. It's a good movie, but not what everybody says it is.
You are a fucking idiot.
$27.96, and then this is new. It Came from Outer Space. Limited edition Steelbook. That looks pretty nice. That's $29.96. I like that movie. I may get that Top Gun and then just sell my 4K. The rest of it is the same. We Bury the Dead, Good Boy, Running Man. What's over here? Anything new? Lois and Clark on DVD for $50. Three's Company, and that's the version without the ropers in it, just so you know. And Three's a Crowd. Anything up here? Game of Thrones, House, Fringe. Decent selection of TV shit. What's down here? Oh, that's Resident Alien with the damn spider wrap on it.
You blew it!
MASH. Alright, what's in this section? Oh, we got some Hello Kitty. Some statues, nothing much. Alright, over here, looks like we got Dracula on DVD for $12.96, and the Blu-ray is $16.96. That's nice looking. You notice I never get the first one if I can avoid it. It's usually scratched up from putting it down on the rack. World Breaker. This looks like the same stuff from last week. Keeper 4K there. Muzzle 2. Yep, might have to pick up Dracula. I think there's a 4K from out of the country, but I'm okay with the Blu-ray. Over here this is mostly like multi-pack movies or the stuff that was on the new release rack recently. Not seeing a whole lot. Alright, their $5 bin is not a bin anymore, but look, they got Mayor of Kingstown. It's actually got a slipcover. I never picked that up before, but for $5, a first season of a show with a slipcover, I might have to get it. There's one without. Ghost Ship. I've got the snapper case of that. Is that one of the greatest openings in cinema ever?
Yeah!
Bike Riders. Borrowers. Pearl. A lot of good stuff in the $5 bin. Only that one Blu-ray still. As I walk up the side here, here's this display. It's got all the Star Wars and the Marvel stuff. I'm not going to show you that. I showed you that last week. Back here in the toys. Remember seeing this at Target? This is like $5. Nice little Batman set. Reminds me of the Keaton Batman. They got some new Street Fighter stuff. Isn't that the character Cody Rhodes is playing right there? Knock that over. DJ. They should get Dwayne Johnson to play him. Mr. Freeze. That's a nice looking figure. Is that Brainiac? Yeah. Cool. Let's see what's down here. Looks like it's a bust. They don't have much. Street Fighter. Batista. Do they have any Cenas? Bianca. Hey, there's at least one John Cena right there. So somebody might be good lucky. All right. What do we got here? We got LA Knight Elite. Got Joe Gacy, who was just released. Oh, this is the new set. It's torn all to hell, but shit, that's the one with the Soul Ruka in it. I hate fucking scalpers, man. They just come in here and get everything. You can't find anything new in here anymore. Fucking Wyatt 6 is gone. That was on sale. They got the He-Man figures. These are the little smaller ones that are $10. You got these little minis here for $5. I know a lot of people like those. I'm not into that stuff. Only those two in there. Some Joes. Got some Masterverse. G.I. Joe there. It looks like this Walmart doesn't have much of anything. Got Pops over here. Anything good? Doesn't look like it. What the hell is this? Unspeakable? It's about as good as the fucking toilet stuff. Either way. Jurassic Park. That's kind of neat. Little RC car or the Jeep. Oh well. Get me some Hulk cans here. I can like use those things to punch anybody that pisses me off in the store. Some Toy Story. Got some Grogu stuff. I'm interested in seeing that movie. Are you? I might check out one more Walmart since this toy section is a bust. See if we can find anything else. All right, this is later at a local Walmart who doesn't even have a movie section, but they do have this Steve Blackman from the Monday Night Wars. That's a pretty nice figure. It comes with the hardcore title and the cheese block for his head. Then the rest of it is just a bunch of Romans, Theories, Punks. Damn, man. They got Jacob Fatu. They do have some Ultimates. We got Dominic Mysterio and Uncle Howdy, man. I should buy one of those because he just got released. Anybody else back here? Just more Uncle Howdy. Oh well. Thought maybe I'd find something else in this one. Let's get out of this Walmart. So I'm following my wife, and guess where we're going? The land of the big red ball. Yeah, we're going into Target. Let's get in here and see what we can find today. I'm a poet and didn't know it. Yeah. Serenity now. Serenity now. Yeah, I need some serenity dealing with these people in the store. Let's look at the Pops first. Just to get the pain out of the way. They never have anything over here. Not seeing too much. I'm glad I got out of Pops. I sold a lot of the ones I had that were worth something. I kept the horror movie ones. Now everybody wants all these little mini figures. All right, they do have the Moe's phone down to 24, but remember I found it in Ross for 15. We got the Count. Sesame Street. That's pretty neat. More Count. They do have Super Grover. That's from the NECA-Holathon, the last batch of figures that came out. I love Super Grover. And I'm cute, too. Isn't that what he used to say? Doesn't come with a lot of accessories. I'll hang those back up, I promise. What the hell is this? No clue. Got some Godzilla -1 minis. $15 damn dollars. Wave 2. That's too expensive.
That price is too high.
Yes, it is. Warcraft. World of Warcraft. $50? Holy shit. Speaking of too expensive.
That's too fucking high.
I'm not paying $50 for a figure like that. That's ridiculous. What else we got up here? Turtle shit.
You want to get high?
Might have to get high. Anybody be high to pay these prices? So, Master Universe Chronicles, $40 for the Battle Cat. I would just collect the small figures if I was going to get them. I like the look of them. I like the packaging. Tila. So they got these ones that are like the old school He-Man figures. There's Spike Ore. There's the banner up there. Didn't find too much else, so let's get down here. Let's see what they got Star Wars and wrestling figure-wise. When I'm in here, it's 30% off Star Wars. It'd have to be 30% off just to be able to afford any of that shit. So we found those superstars. Last week, I did buy that Ultimate Warrior, and I sold the damn thing for like way over twice what I paid. There's the regular Stone Cold. I bought myself the Stone Cold Black Card Chase. There's a new Hulk Hogan Ultimate.
We've been hanging and banging, brother.
Yep, there's Bobby the Brain Heenan, Mr. Fuji, British Bulldog, some Stone Cold action.
Oh, hell yeah!
Not too much here. There's a Jesse Ventura. Is there a Chase in this set? I know it's got a Bill Bob Backlund piece in it, but I didn't know if it was a Chase version of any of the figures. Put in the comments down below if you know whether there's a Chase. And over here on this end cap, they got Stone Cold Mr. Fuji. Anything over here? Manny Faces. It's like a little old Aztec Egyptian version. That's kind of cool. Here's the Chronicles, the larger scale figures. There's Man-at-Arms, Triclops, and He-Man. I think there's two versions of that He-Man. Somebody said the chest piece is like translucent on one and solid on one. There's some more of the small scales. You got Tila, Battle Cat. That's nice. Smaller scale Battle Cat. Kind of like that. What else we got? No DC stuff really. Got this one set down here. Not really interested in those things. Not too much. That shit's finally on sale. And that is $235. Should be $25. Got the Batman multiverse figures, same ones we saw last week, so nothing new. I thought it was funny in the cars. Look, they got the Back to the Future, the car with the manure.
Manure! I hate manure!
And they got old school, the van. That's pretty neat. These things ain't worth like $6.50 though. Masters of the Universe, but Deadpool. Those are cool. So we're out of Target. Next to it over here in this other section is Five Below. I just like to look in here for collectibles as far as that you can set around on shelves and stuff. But this plush from Pixar, I don't think I need this stuff.
No.
A little bit bigger scale figures. Snow globes. These are little metal figs. There's Bo Peep. Officer McDimples. Same old ones, yep. You can tell when people pulled them up out of the case where the flap is being pulled or torn. What are these? It's okay. Oh, I thought that was an actual little game there. It's playing cards. So, check up front. Got a little minifigs here. Got a Toy Story section and Pixar stuff up here in the front of your local Five Below. Let's get to the back. On the way to the back, I saw this. Keychains. Got a cool little Michael Myers. It's pink. One of my wife would carry that. Got some lanyards. It. Nightmare Before Christmas. Chucky. I like that Chucky one. They got some more of these trolls. I don't remember seeing these before. Universal Monsters. There's the Bride of Frankenstein. And then there's the actual Frankenstein. So those are cool. Doug got to come in here and buy those. He loves Universal Monsters. One of my long-time viewers. Check it out. The Bride of Frankenstein.
Oh, that's funny.
They got little horror figures. There's Reagan, The Nun, Bob's Burgers. Wednesday Addams. Dr. Seuss, Sam I Am. I do not like green eggs and ham. Oh, those Bob's Burgers figures, those are cool. Then they got the Chucky ones. You get the black and white blood splatters. We saw those at Halloween. And then they got the little Simpsons minifigs. Barney, Jimbo. Even smaller Pop minifigs. And they got this classic horror mystery box. Yeah, I've got the Michael out of there, and I don't really care about the other ones.
Yeah.
Super Mario, those are kind of neat. Look at this, the operation guy.
That's kind of cool.
Look,
Cheetos.
Chester Cheeto.
That's cute.
All right, well, let's get out of Five Below and go into Barnes and Noble booksellers. Let's go. New releases. This is not new. This is just shit from last week. Come on now. Step up your game, man. I need new stuff out. So let's take a look through the shelf over here first. There was actually somebody over on the other side. Hey, 50% off of BBC. That's kind of cool. I thought Mill Creek or something was supposed to have 50% off in here. I didn't see any signs. Maybe they will for next week. Army of Darkness. Did you guys see the trailer for Evil Dead Burns? It looks pretty damn good, man. I'm excited for it. Got aliens. I was looking to see if any of these were on sale. I like to point out sales while I'm in here. And I never really look in advance. I always forget to see what stuff they've got on sale. Crimson Tide, 50% off. That'd be a good deal for that Blu-ray. Like $7.50. Dead Again is a good movie. So Kino's always 30% off. And it does get you down to about the price of what other online retailers have it for. Everybody talks about how they're kind of expensive in here. They are, unless they got stuff on sale. I never saw that movie. Is it any good? Put in the comments. Benny Hill, funny as hell. I love Benny Hill and Monty Python. It's my favorite British stuff. Blazing Saddles, and that's me setting off the fucking alarm. Hey, they got Blue Thunder. That's an Arrow title. Why is that over here? I might put it on the real section. Somebody don't know what they're doing. That's an Arrow title. The Eye, 40% off. I'm not much into those. What is it? I guess Asian horror, whatever you want to call it. But that's new, I think. Fight Club gets 4K Steelbook next week. Any of you guys buying it? If not, there's a cheap way to get it. Freakier Friday, I never watched it. I actually sold my original Freaky Friday for a pretty penny. Yeah, it's worth quite a bit, and I've never watched it. It was still sealed, so I sold it. And that way I don't have to get that one. This is new, I think. $34. I think you had it for like $12 on Amazon. If so, look in the movie hall. I might get that. I don't watch a lot of Westerns, but I want to get into more of them. Let It Ride. Very, very, very underrated comedy with Richard Dreyfuss. Highly recommend it. What else? Excuse me. Got Dry Mouth. The Hustler sticking out there. I probably pulled that out last week.
That's what she said.
Oh, no. I guess she wouldn't have said that. I would have said it, right? But either way. Nashville. I think that's a new release as far as... it's already been released multiple times, but that's a new release of it. I think I've got that as part of the Paramount Presents, so they must just be coming back releasing some stuff over again. Yeah, I got to get it back in the hole.
That's what...
If you say that's what she said one more time, I'm going to pop you.
Network. Omni-Loop. I heard good things about that. Too bad that's DVD. Has that got a Blu-ray release? I'll have to check it out. I like the cast. Read about that. That's a weird concept. I'm scrounging down here to find anything, but Sunset Boulevard now doesn't have a slipcover. That Peter Sellers collection is cool. I love Peter Sellers. All the Pink Panther movies are here. I think they got them all either on Blu-ray and 4K. I love those movies. They're missing a few of them, but I guess because of they're not in alphabetical order. Because Pink Panther. But either way. Remo Williams, there's the 4K of that. Very underrated movie. Fred Ward. Joel Grey, who was an Asian. Look at there. There's the rest of them. The Return of the Pink Panther, Revenge. I know it's not the right title, but I'm fucking putting them all together right there. I'm rearranging movies. I'm doing their job for them. It's weird and random which ones they put in cases, security cases, and which ones they don't. That Christie, I did look it up last week. It's like $20 on Amazon. So way overpriced in here and not on sale. I didn't buy it though. If I had, it would have been in last week's haul video, which obviously, if you haven't watched it, go back and watch that. Hey Soldier, that's new and that's 4K. That's in the wrong section. Damn. I'm looking for Arrow titles. I'm going to do their damn job for them. There's 3 titles. They're Arrow titles. Look, we got Soldier, The Eye, and Blue Thunder. Anything over here? Nope. So down here, past the family stuff, past the anime stuff, is the Arrow section. Where's Interspace? We saw that last week. See, look, I'm putting that shit right here. You got The Eye, Blue Thunder, and Soldier. Some new release stuff right there on the shelf. Why it wasn't over here, I don't know.
Human sacrifice, dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria.
Oh, well. Hey, the sale, they restocked it. It's actually got slipcovers now. You think it's got the replacement discs in there already? Evil Dead Rise. I might have to go back and rewatch that, man. Now I'm kind of psyched to see Evil Dead burn. So here's your A24 stuff. They do have that highest and lowest. I haven't watched it yet, but I am going to watch it soon. That's the 4K. They must have sold the Blu-ray. That's good. Somebody other than me is buying physical media in here.
Golf clap? Golf clap.
All right, so let's scan down here. Anything in the family section? Got a bunch of pops. Do they have what was it came out? Alice in Wonderland? They don't have the 4K. They do have Babe. Oh well. I was just wondering if it was on sale. The TV stuff. Nothing to see here. Let's move along, move along. Doctor Who. Solo Mio, that's in the wrong damn spot. Dexter. Didn't they say Kane Hodder was being cast in the new Dexter season? And then they got vinyl, which I know, like you guys said, that is physical media. So somebody was over here actually looking at the 50% off stuff. So I'm not the only one. Robin Hood, there's 50% off, it says. And somebody, did they buy the Friday the 13th? Awesome, dude. Somebody's buying physical media in Barnes & Noble.
Holy shit!
Give us a glance before we get out of here. Spawn, Lost in Space, The Crow. These are all really good titles over here. Transformers. Anything on the end cap. Hey, they got that Pusher. That's a decent price there, even for Barnes & Noble, for the trilogy on 4K. Nice. Holy shit, we're finding stuff. People buying stuff. Oh my God. A fucking Criterion?
What in the wide, wide world of sports is going on here?
Yeah, holy shit. A new Criterion in here? Maybe they're going to start stocking Criterions again. I can only hope. I don't have to drive 50 miles to the nearest Barnes & Noble for the sale. That's fairly new, though. Mama from the Train. Devil's Advocate. Wow, I get excited for physical media out in the hunt. I think that's going about doing in here, though. What do you guys think? All right, before I go, somebody online in one of the groups said that they have Vinegar Syndrome stuff for 50% off at Barnes & Noble. My store doesn't have any, but they found these 3 titles at their store. Let me know in the comments down below, do yours have physical media from Vinegar Syndrome, and are they on sale? But either way, that's about it. So let's go ahead and close out the video by looking online to see what else came out this week.
We'll return after these messages.
So what's going on, everybody? Let's look online and see what should have come out this past week. May 1st had some stuff listed on here. Cheese that nobody would probably want. You got the Eagles one of these nights. Endless Ecstasy Volume 1. Ultra Flesh Archives. The Moment, Godsmack, Richard Barbary. But either way, the main releases come up. Stuff that came out May 5th. So you got Alice in Wonderland gets the 4K treatment with a nice slipcover edition. You got It, Welcome to Derry. That's your steelbook version in 4K. You got the classic Roy Scheider movie Blue Thunder. You've got some Scream Factory, Shout Factory, whatever you want to call them. The Terror Within 2. More Scream Factory, David Carradine and the Warrior and the Sorceress. Crazy Mama and the Lady in Red, double feature, School Spirit, Demon of Paradise. I think these are all re-releases. Originally, like, limited releases from Scream Factory, and then as everybody else does, they fuck you over if you tried to have FOMO and get these things, and now they re-released them. Either way, Stray Dog 4K, another Scream Factory release, Death Sport. There's your 4K slipcover version of Welcome to Derry. Wuthering Heights with Margot Robbie. Gilmore Girls complete series gets a Blu-ray release. The Pusher trilogy, that's a good release from Magnet. G.I. Samurai from Arrow Video. Dracula gets a release finally on Blu-ray. Tom Cruise in the original Top Gun. Tom Cruise in the original Top Gun gets a 40th anniversary steelbook release. Goat 4K. Welcome to Derry. Welcome to Derry. There's your Blu-ray. It Came from Outer Space gets a cool looking steelbook release. Many didn't know, but Blue Thunder had a TV series. Goddamn Dana Carvey in it. So there's the Blue Thunder, the complete series. Stray Dog Blu-ray from Criterion. The Snows of Kilimanjaro with Gregory Peck. Death of a Gunfighter. Let's see, what do we got? Obex. I'm not familiar with that. What's Obex? I have to look into that. Goat. There's the Blu-ray. Solo Mio with Kevin James gets a Blu-ray release. I Can Only Imagine 2. Wuthering Heights. There's your Blu-ray. Conversation Piece. Mistress Dispeller. Charlie with XCX Alone Together. Not familiar with that. I like that cover though. White Zombie Pusher. There's your Blu-ray. Youngblood Blu-ray. And then there's some anime. Bloom Into You. And yeah, looking ahead next week, Fight Club. You guys ready? So some cool steelbooks of Top Gun. Welcome to Derry. Some Arrow just continues to kick ass. Blu-ray. Blue Thunder, and then Alice in Wonderland. So lots of cool stuff, including those re-releases from Scream Factory. Let me know in the comments down below, does it piss you off when you had FOMO and bought some of these things when they were limited and now they're back in reprints? Does that bother you? Let me know in the comments. Either way, let's close out this video. So what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, as always, JeffMan316. My name's even right there on the sign. JevMan316 Live is where you and I join up right here. Usually 9 p.m. Eastern on a Sunday. We'll watch along the movie, talk about pop culture, talk about physical media. This was a physical media / pop culture hunt. So hopefully you enjoyed it. Went into a couple stores, even went into a Five Below again. I like getting little, miniature figures or things that I can put in the backgrounds or just to have on my shelves or whatever. So they've got some really cool stuff in there. So I'm going to probably go in there pretty often just to look for that. But hopefully you guys enjoyed it. It was nice to see, physical media. Every other week usually there's drops of new releases. So, we had the It TV series, Welcome to Derry. It was nice seeing the new Arrow video 4K show up in Barnes & Noble. I know you guys talk to me a lot in the comments and on the side, like hit me up on JevMan316 on Instagram. I chat with a lot of you guys in my DMs there about how my Walmart has got so much physical media. Well, I know a lot of them are trimming down, but I've got 3 or 4 Walmarts and they all have different stock and types of stock. So I might do a video about that, like, what's going on with Walmart. But either way, also, I like some of the comments you guys post, like on my movie haul video. Check that out. Somebody asked me, I may mention that I don't like Kevin Hart, and I didn't 100% always like Martin Short, and they were like, well, who do you like? Like, those are the only 2 comedians in the world. How about the other thousands that I do like? Either way, I'm thinking about doing a series maybe once a month where I answer or talk about the comments I get. Now, I'm a small YouTuber, so I could do that because I can pick and choose the few comments that I get. I know if I was a huge YouTuber, it would be hard to do, but I think that might be kind of fun. So put in the comments down below some other, ideas you might have about things I could do on the channel to keep you guys interested. So I really hope you guys do keep supporting the channel. I love doing this, and I love talking physical media and movies or whatever. So while you're down there in the comments, make sure you hit the like button, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Do all that normal YouTube stuff I always ask you to do. Hit the notification bell if you are a subscriber, because it's going to let you know when I post new videos or go live or any of that other kind of cool stuff. I just did an unboxing video for Valoria Video. Their affiliate link is down below in the description, and code JevMan316 will get you 10% off your first purchase. But yeah, they've got some unique stuff there, and you guys help me when you buy through that. So I've got an unboxing to do that I did. It's on the channel. I've also got another Goodwill hunt that I did. I found a couple of new Snapper case movies, and you can watch that to see which ones I found. So keep supporting me by watching the videos. Hype them up. Like them all, do all that, anything you can do to help get some support onto the videos. I truly appreciate it. So until next time, boys and girls, this has been JevMan316, your pop culture reporter. I'm signing out saying you guys be safe out there.